I'm going to go ahead and call this shots fired because this is the Indian Army, doing its routine social media posts this day, that year, providing a historical perspective of what happened on this day back in 1971. But the context is everything, isn't it? A very, very telling newspaper clip from 1971 that highlights American weapons support to Pakistan running into billions of dollars. Pakistan, which was India's principal enemy in the 1971 war, to tweet that particular article today, is not an innocuous social media post by any stretch of imagination. This is most definitely not a coincidence, at least in my eyes, even though the system might say, this is just part of the throwback, social media schedule that the army keeps. But the fact that it's happening right in the middle of this escalating friction between Trump and India, the very abusive words used by Trump to defame India, accusing India of being responsible for deaths in Ukraine, etc. All of this makes this particular post by the Eastern Command of the Indian Army headquartered in Kolkata absolutely explosive in my view. Because remember, the Indian Army usually stays out of psychological operations of the political kind. But given that Trump has played a very important role, not only in facilitating, arming and funding Pakistan, whining and dining Asim Munir that the Indian Army, suffered as a result of during Operation Sindoor, a country to which the Indian Army and the Indian military literally almost went to war, as punitive measures for what happened in Pahalgam. To see that country point a finger through its president and make these intemperate, abusive remarks about India, the Indian government, the Indian system, is obviously unacceptable. So from the Ministry of External Affairs, to members of Parliament, now to even the Indian Army, I think it's fair game to say potshots are being taken, shots are being fired at the United States. This is an all-nation approach where India, in my interpretation, is flexing right back at Trump, giving a bully an answer in the only language he truly understands.